Absolutely. Good morning, Karen Focus. Um, yeah, it is. But now I feel like, okay, so I went from Jersey. Good morning, Nurse Nikki.
Good morning. Good morning. How you doing?
I'm great. Gigi, can you drop down for me so I can bring her up full um for recording? Thank you. So did you listen? Because I did a whole mix with Uncle Luke and all the things to represent for my Florida people this morning. I did a whole thing.
You did?
I did just for you.
Oh
I
goodness.
did it just for you.
Oh, I missed it. Oh goodness. I
It's
have to look them
okay.
up.
It's okay. How are you this morning?
I'm doing good this morning. How are you?
I'm great. I was out here dancing and my whole thing that I normally do to start this good old Friday. But I'm so glad that you are off and that I can dig a little bit and pick your brain about all
Yes.
things Nurse Nikki and all things GLP.
Oh yes.
So
Yes, I
I
love
like to start with most of the time when I talk to people, it's either one or two things. They went to their doctor and said, there's a new medication, I'd like to try it. Or the doctor said, there's a new medication, I'd like for you to try it. Was that the case for you?
when I went to my doctor, she said that she already knew about she started me on on Oz because with TikTok regulations I don't want to, but you know what I'm talking about on Sema
Yeah, yeah.
my Oz.
Okay.
I was pre-diabetic. My A1C was 6, so she said I want to start you on Oz first. Because of my insurance. I'm a registered
Okay.
nurse, so I'm a contract nurse. I'm contracted with the hospital, so my insurance is high deductible. So with high deductible insurance, you have to be careful. So she said, I want to start you on MJ, the new medicine
Okay.
MJ, but let's start with ours first. And
Okay.
then we'll work our way into getting you on MJ. So that's how it happened, started with me. So
Okay. Now, did you have any success on Oz?
yeah, so I started on Oz and I lost 30 pounds. I started March 2023. So
Okay.
and I lost 30 pounds in 7 months in October of
Okay.
2023. So what happened was I was so fatigued on Oz. I didn't know anything about pre-gaming. I didn't know anything
Right.
about the community, and the
Okay.
doctors. And me as a nurse, I just knew to eat my protein, you know, drink my water, and make sure that I take my fiber, and and that's what I did. And I was so fatigued, and then I became very, constipated as well. So I I stayed on it till I said, well, this is what this medicine does. So let me just go ahead and take my medication, eat my fiber, take
Right.
my laxatives, So, but I was just so fatigued, and I'm so active. I'm so used to getting up, exercising, and I was just very fatigued. So by October, I was like, you know what? Let me talk to her when I go in for my appointment, and I'll tell her, I'm tired of like being tired, so I can't work
Okay.
out like I used to.
Thank you.
I worked out, but it wasn't 5 days a week going hard. It went down to like
Okay.
2 days a week, and plus I had to work. And on my job,
Right.
I'm very active in my job. I work in critical care. I'm a critical care nurse. So
Okay.
basically, it on my first 2 days of taking my medicine, 2 to 3 days, only thing I can do is basically get up and go to work. Sleep, get up and go to
Okay.
work. So
That's it.
yes, so when I went to her in October, I was like, "Let's okay. I think it's time for us to try MJ now."
Okay.
And that's what she said to me. She was like, "Yes." She was like, yes, Nicole, it's time for us to try MJ because I don't want you feeling like this. You don't need to feel
Right.
like this. You're supposed to be, feel energetic and you're losing weight.
Right.
So she started me on MJ in
Okay.
October
Of
um,
23.
of 2023. So,
Okay.
so at that point, I was 30 pounds down. So
Okay.
I've been on my GLP journey for 18 months. So in October, she started me on 7.5 because I was already on Oz. So I was already on the GLP. So she started me on 7.5. So I
What
don't
dose
know.
was you on Oz? Like, what dose did you end up on? Or did they
Well,
try to titrate you up on Oz?
oh yes, I titrated up. I went up to the max dose of 2 milligrams, but then I had to titrate down because it was too much. I couldn't tolerate it. So
Okay.
I ended up on 1 milligram is the dose, is the 2 milligram is the highest, and then 1 milligram is the dose next to the highest is
Okay.
1 milligram. So I ended up on 1 milligram of odds.
Okay.
And so she started me on 7.5 of MJ in October. And oh, what a difference. I had energy. Oh, I felt so good. I can go to the bathroom.
Really?
Yes, because it was just that bad. I still have
Right.
some mild constipation. I still had some mild constipation. It wasn't like it
Okay.
was. And
Right.
I just felt good. And all of a sudden, it seemed like, and I could exercise again because, I love my exercise. I've been exercising since 17 years, since nursing school. I started
Really?
exercising. Exercising is a stress. I mean, I love exercising. I love the way it tones my body. I love the way I feel. It's
Right.
a stress reliever for me.
It is.
So I
Me
started
too.
exercising way back in nursing school. So I got back into my exercising. I could exercise 5 days a week. And I was eating. I ate more on Oz. I could eat more on Oz. Now that's one thing that's different. And
You
that's
could.
yes, and that's because it doesn't have the GIP. It has the GLP, but it doesn't
Got
have the
it.
GIP. So that was a
Now
difference.
wait. Did you have to wait any time in between? Did she tell you to wait like a week or two from Oz to MJ, or you just started your next injection with MJ?
My next injection, I started with MJ
Okay.
because it's
Okay.
still
There
the
was no
same.
time in between.
It's still the claim. Still the same class of medication. So
Okay.
you don't have to wait. You don't
Okay.
have to wait. It's
You
just
didn't
that
have to wait.
MJ has the GIP, but they're GLP medications, so you don't have to
Right.
wait. Yeah, you
Okay.
don't have to wait. Yep. So I started that next week, and I've been MJing ever since. And I feel
Re-
so good. I'm down 100
Okay. So
pounds.
you down to, so the other 79 came from MJ
Yes.
from October of 2023 till now, a complete total of 109. Hey, Lady Puff.
From October 23, I lost 110 pounds to now.
What?
Yes.
Okay, we gotta back up because when I tell you I'm struggling over here, am I grateful that I'm down 60 pounds? Yes. But I need to know all the things. I need to know what you're eating for breakfast. I need the snacks. I need all the things. I need some help, Nick.
Okay. So this is, well, I work night shift. So let's do like when I'm off on a regular day. Because I'm a morning person. I'm a day person. I get up early in the mornings when I'm off.
Okay.
So when I'm off, I'll get up, and the night before I do intermittent fasting as well.
Okay.
At least twice a week I do, because this is why it ends up being intermittent fasting, because I don't like to exercise. I don't like to eat then exercise. So I
Okay.
exercise on an empty stomach.
Oh, okay.
So I wake up in the morning, I have my water, coffee, and then, I start my exercising. So after I exercise, I'll come home and I'll get me a cup of bone broth, which is good.
Really?
Hmm. And
Okay.
you can drink bone broth when you're fasting as well. So I drink me a cup of bone broth, and that's because it has a little protein in it, and it keeps after doing resistance training, it'll help burn the fat. If you drink, like when I used to work out with my trainer, I used to drink a protein shake after I worked out because she told me that it'll help burn the fat because you're still, you did your resistance. Now you
Right.
drinking a protein shake, and the protein is help burning the fat. So I
Wait, so on this journey, did you have a trainer, or was this before you started your journey?
oh, this was before I started my journey. Like I said, I've
Okay.
been exercising since 2017. So
Okay.
I've been heavy all of my life. I've been on every diet. I've been working out. I've trained with trainers. Boxing was my kickboxing was the
Hmm.
best. I was in the best shape when I kickboxed. That's
Really?
and I'm trying to get back into that. I was 320 pounds when I started kickboxing. That was my highest weight ever was 320 pounds.
Okay.
And I was
Wow. And you were
kickboxing
kickboxing at 320.
320 and I lost 70 pounds and I got down to
Okay.
250. And then when COVID happened, I resigned from the hospital and I became a travel nurse.
Okay.
I was a nursing supervisor, a night shift nursing supervisor. So it was like
Okay.
right before COVID, I resigned because I saw all these travel contracts. And I was like,
Mm-hmm.
I keep telling all these nurses, go travel. They're young, go travel. No kids, go travel. And I was like, you know what? I need to take my own advice because my kids, my girls, they're grown. I need to go travel. Now it's my turn. So I
Right.
started traveling. And then COVID was new, but it wasn't as popular as it was just something new that we thought maybe it was. I know a lot of us in the medical field thought, oh boy, maybe this is like the flu, it'll just
Right.
blow over. So no, as we know,
That didn't happen.
that did
Right.
not happen. So I started traveling and I started slowly putting the weight on. I stopped boxing because they closed down our boxing gym when I came home. I would come home
Okay.
and do my classes, but they closed it down. So I was traveling. I was eating the breakfast food, the breakfast at the hotels, and I just started putting my weight back on, slowly putting my weight back on. So
Okay.
in 2023, my starting weight on my GLP journey was 288 pounds.
Okay. Starting weight. I was 281 when I
Hmm.
started.
Oh, okay. So now
Yeah, I was 281.
now 178.
Goals. Do you understand? Goals.
Thank you.
I Congratulations. Those are goals. So, what was the mindset shift that you made that you were just like, this time is different. I'm going to stick this out. I'm going to stay consistent. What happened for you?
Um, I got sick and tired. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. Like I said, I've been battling obesity all of my life. All of my life.
Right.
I've been battling obesity. At this weight now, 178, I was this weight in ninth grade, which for me, it
Mm,
was middle school. I'm 51 years old.
right.
So that was middle school for me. So it was January of 2023. I said, you know what? I'm starting my year out. I've gained my weight back. So at that time, I had gained like 50 pounds. I was 290 pounds. So I had
Mm,
gained 50 pounds from my
okay.
7 weight loss. I said, you know what? This time I'm gonna give myself until December of 2023 to lose at least these 50 pounds that I've gained. You know.
Okay.
And I was saying, and if I don't, then I'm just gonna go ahead and have the surgery, the gastric sleeve. I say because I'm
Mm-hmm.
tired of back and forth, losing weight, gaining weight, losing weight, gaining weight
Right.
multiple times. And I talked to my husband and I say, you know what? I say, I'm tired. I'm going back and forth. I'm getting older. This weight is not coming off as fast as it used to. I'm getting
Right.
older. So I was like, I was just sick and tired of being sick and tired. So I was like, okay, if I don't get this weight off by December, in January of 2024, I'm going to have the surgery. And he was like, oh.
So
So he
no,
was
go ahead.
he was like, okay, yeah, okay, baby. He said, I support you, and whatever you do. And he knows how I go up and down with my weight. So he was like,
Right.
okay. And when she started me on GLP injection on Oz in 2023, I was like, okay. I said to myself, okay, Nicole, if this doesn't work by December of 2023, you're gonna, I said to myself, I'm gonna have the surgery in January of 2024. So, and I didn't
Wow.
my journey to take, I didn't expect the weight to come off so fast. Like, I mean, in a way, if you think about it, it's not really real fast. It's a reasonable amount of time. Because my trainer called me and she was like, oh my God, you look so good. And I told her how long it took me to get the weight off. And she was like, oh, okay. She said that's a good substantial time. That's a good substantial time frame. That's not too fast because some people
Okay.
lose 100 pounds in 9 months.
They do, and I've seen that, and I'm just like, how are you maintaining muscle mass if you're doing it that fast? Like, isn't that like tearing down something? I feel like that's fast, but
Yes,
that's just me.
that is fast. And to me, with my journey, I feel personally feel like it was fast because it was like 30 pounds in 7 months. Okay, then next thing you know, the weight was just falling off. But and I do have loose skin. I have loose skin. It's my thighs. I'm bottom heavy. I'm
Okay.
more bottom heavy. Hips,
Okay.
the donk,
Yeah.
the thighs. So
Right.
I'm more bottom heavy than I was top heavy. So I have a lot of loose skin in my thighs. I do have a lot of loose skin in my thighs, and I'm working on it. But I talked to my trainer, and she told me, with me being heavy all of my life, my
Hmm.
skin had already stretched. It's not like when somebody, okay, they used to weigh 160, and then all of a sudden after having kids they went up to 300 pounds. When you've been
Right.
healthy all
Right.
your life, your skin has been stretched, and then you lose weight,
Yes, it has.
gain weight, you know.
Right.
So
The elasticity just
the
isn't what it used to be.
elasticity of my skin is just,
Right.
she said it's just gonna, you were gonna have loose skin regardless. She
So, are
said,
you considering doing any follow up cosmetic things?
maybe, I'm thinking about it, but that's my problem. I don't like surgery. I don't like to be put to sleep. I'm thinking about it, but I mean, I see videos of people that had their thighs done, or I saw videos of the surgery, and I'm like, oh, but maybe I shouldn't have did that. but but
Now, so I wanted to ask if you've been on MJ the entire time, you haven't done compound?
Okay, so yes, I have done compound. I purchased compound in April through Amble.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so it was compound through Amble.
I'm a
I've
yeah, I'm an Amble
been
customer.
okay. Because I've had a few different people up just asking them about, what the different telehealths are offering. I had Zeppy up to give us a price comparison. But I'm on MJ, only been on MJ, but I am considering going to Compound because I've heard so many great things about it and people's success stories. Most of the ones that I've heard were on Compound. So that
Mhm.
was kind of motivating me to go. Now, are you a lipo B, lipo C girl? Have you taken
I
that? Have you considered it?
I'm on lipo C. I take lipo
You on
C.
like okay.
I take
How long in your journey did you start, or was it recent?
I started lipo C like about 2 months ago. So I
Really?
hmm
Okay. Now, are you trying to lose any more, or are you in maintenance?
I'm not in maintenance yet. My goal my goal weight is one my goal range is 160 to 170.
Okay.
So my doctor
You were
told
so close.
yeah, she told me, she said, well, once I reach 170, she said then she wants me to go into maintenance
At 170.
at 170.
And how do you feel about that? Like, are you like comfortable
Oh
at
yes,
that? You think?
I'm
Okay.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that because I am close to it. So I'm
Right.
fine with that. I'm
Okay.
fine.
Tell us how your family and friends, um, how tall are you first?
I'm 5'4".
You 5'4". Okay. Tell us how your family and friends have adjusted to the new you.
Well, my let me start with my husband. My husband, he's been my big supporter, and he tells me, he was like, "You look good." He always tell me I look good, and he tells me, I was like, "Mike, am I too small? You think I'm getting too small?" And he was like, "No, babe, you look good." And I say, "Well, I want to
That's
get down
good.
to 160." And he was like, "That's fine. Long as, whatever weight that you're comfortable at in your body and you feel good, it's fine with me."
Right.
Now, my children,
I
my
love
girls,
that.
I have two daughters. My oldest daughter,
Okay.
she's on MJ as well. My oldest daughter.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's lost 100 pounds.
Really?
She's lost 100.
Wow.
And
Congratulations to her.
yeah, she's 30 years old. She's a nurse as well. And my youngest daughter, she's 27. She drives semi trucks. So they're like, "Mom, you look good." They tell me I look good all the time. And my youngest daughter was like, I put on a pair of her shorts one time because her clothes are here. And I was like, "Girl, I can wear your shorts." She was like, "All right, all right," because my name is Nicole. She was like, "All right, Cole, you all right? Go down now."
Right.
She was
Are
like,
you comfortable though, like wearing some shorts? I know you were saying that you're bottom heavy, so we have extra. Because I know sometimes people are more self conscious after losing the weight than they were before showing certain body parts.
That's a good question because with my thighs, with the loose skin and my inner thighs, I can't wear, like, I wear long shorts anyways. So
Okay.
I still wear like my Bermuda shorts, but like, shorts that are a little bit shorter than the Bermuda shorts, knee length. I don't
Okay.
feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable in those because of my loose skin and my thighs. But everybody
Really?
tell
Even
me I
around the
look
house?
now around the house, yes, but
Around the house, but not outside.
not
Okay.
outside. Not outside. Now
Okay.
I may wear some, like the other day I had on some. I was outside the other day, and they were a little bit shorter than my Bermuda shorts, but I was still able. I felt comfortable in them. They wasn't like short. I felt comfortable in them.
Okay. Now, what was that conversation like with your daughter? Did you suggest that she take it? Or it was something that she came to you and was just like, "Mom, I feel like it's time."
Yes, I suggested that she go to the doctor and get tested, get her A1C, and make sure that she wasn't diabetic. My daughter, she weighed Shatar was she was 300 and something pounds. 300 and I think she was like 320 pounds. Or and I told her, I was like, "Shatar, I'm just concerned," and she's a nurse as well. And she was
Right.
concerned about her health as well too. So she went to the doctor, she had her lab work done, and come to find out her A1C was elevated.
It was. Okay. So it
And
was no problem for her to get it.
no, no.
Okay.
And she feels good because, of course, she's battled obesity all of her young life as
Right.
well. and now she feels better. Her A1C is down to 5.1. My
Congratulations.
yes,
That's awesome.
both of our A1Cs are 5.1.
Really?
Both of us.
Okay.
So
Now
we
tell
twinning with the A1C.
I know that's right. And that's a great A1C to be at. I know some people are more comfortable with theirs in the fours, but then sometimes that some people feel like that's too low. Um, but where are you? You're at 170 right now, right?
178.
178. Okay.
Mhm.
Um, so my goal weight was, again, I started at 281. My goal weight was to get to 181 and then see what my body feels like. What was your original goal to get to?
My personal
And
goal
mhm,
was 188. 100
it was
pounds. I
180.
want to get 100 pounds
You went
off.
to 100 pounds. Okay. And then when you got to 188, were you like, I want to keep going? Or did your body just continue because you kept taking the medication to do it on its own?
I wanted to keep going because
Okay.
I said, okay, I'm down 100 pounds. And that goes back to the question you asked me about my family and friends. So
Right.
when I was like 183, my friends, some of my close friends, and they were like, I'm concerned about you. And I'm like, why are you concerned about me? And one of them was like, because I just want to make sure that you can see yourself in the mirror as, the weight you are and not the weight you were. And I just don't want you to get sick. That's what I hear. I don't want you to be sick, look sick.
Right.
I was like, I'm not going to look sick and I'm not going to be sick. But my whole thing was when I was 320 pounds, when I was 288 pounds, nobody told me to stop gaining weight.
Right.
So
We
now
didn't have these conversations before.
Right. So now that I'm
Right.
healthier, I've gotten the 100 pounds off that I wanted to lose. Now my 100 pounds is off. Now you're saying, "Oh, you concerned about me?" I say I look good. I had to tell them I look good, I feel good, and I'm healthy. And I'm
Right.
healthy. So once so that was my personal weight goal was 100 pounds. So once I
Okay.
lost the 100 pounds, and I look good and I feel good. My whole thing, I wanted to go down just a little bit lower for my BMI. I wanted my BMI to be, I wanted to be healthier. I wanted a healthier number with my BMI as well.
Okay.
And I didn't
Now,
want to be
have you?
that close to
Go
200
ahead.
pounds. I didn't want to
You
be,
didn't want to be that close.
no.
Did you feel like you might go back up? That's why, or you just mentally wanted another number?
I think that, maybe I would have went back up, just because I would start doing resistance training in the gym and, I'm lifting more heavier weights now in the gym and everything. So of course it's going to go up on the scale. And I didn't want to see that
Right.
number. I may still be a size like now I wear a size 14 in bottoms and dresses. I wear like a size 12 and some larges.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a certain size? Like, are you trying to get to like a medium or a small?
I don't want to get to a medium or I don't want to get to a small. A medium is okay, and that would
Okay.
be okay. I'll maintain at medium large, but I don't want to get to a small because now
Okay, that would be too small for you.
yes, to me, that would be too small for me. I'm in a
Okay.
large uniform now, my work uniform. I wore a
Is
size,
a large?
yes, I've never worn a
Okay.
size large. I've been in the medical field for over 30 years. I've never worn a size large uniform.
Really?
Yeah, it feels so good. It feels so good.
I bet it does.
Never. I've been in the medical field ever since I was 18 years old. I've never worn a size large. Never.
Oh wow. Okay.
Never. So I wore a
So
size
were you
3X.
doing? Oh, go ahead.
3X last year. I was in a 3X uniform. Now I'm in a large. And now my daughter
What?
telling me, "Mom, you need to get a medium top because your large is too big."
They feel like it's too big for you. Now,
Yeah.
did you start doing the resistance training throughout the whole progress? Like what exercises do you do?
Okay, so I do I call it my backyard boot camp. I have because I used to go to boot camp and all. I had tires and everything in my backyard, flipping tires.
Really?
People used to come over to my house and we'll do little classes together. I need to go and get my trainer certification.
I know that's right.
So I don't have the tires anymore. I stopped
Okay.
doing because I was like, this is just too much. I stopped doing the tires. I miss flipping tires, but I stopped because I tripped in a store, Dollar General, and I hurt my shoulder. So I had to get rid
No.
I had to get rid of the tires. I had to get rid of my battle ropes because I'm hard headed. I'll still go out there and try to do it, Oh, it feels
Right.
good today,
So
and
you had to get it out the house.
right. So I told my husband, he was like, I'm taking this way. And I was like, no. So I don't have my tires anymore. I don't have my battle ropes. So now
Oh.
I have my kettlebells, I have my weights, my hand weights.
Okay.
So I do my exercise routine. So I write it down on what I'm gonna do. I'll write it down on my I have this large pad and I'll write down my exercises. So I'll probably do
Which
like kettlebell
okay.
swings. It'll be like 10 kettlebell swings or 20 kettlebell swings. Let me go get it real quick. I can talk to you
Okay.
while
So you have a plan like Monday through Friday, what I'm going to do each day.
I try to do resistance on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And
Okay.
I try to do some cardio every day. I love riding my bike. I ride my
I
bike.
seen you ride your bike to the store.
Oh yes, girl. I love riding
I
my
seen
bike.
you do that.
I ride my bike. I go walking. And now I have I don't know what my camera. I'm trying to let's see if it'll let me.
Okay.
Can you see it?
Thanks, Gigi.
Can
No,
you see
your camera is off.
Oh, dang it. I don't know. How do I do it to turn it around?
I think you have to press on it and then the button next to the camera, the middle button. When you press on your face.
Okay. It let me go to, okay. I see what it's doing now.
You see it? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Come on. It just did it. Okay, so this is my lanai.
Okay, I see it. Oh, the little
my husband
jumper
put my
thing.
beacon together. My rebounder.
I love that.
I haven't had a chance because I've been working the last couple of nights, so I haven't had a chance to get on it. So I purchased this one at a garage sale. Me and Lady Puff was talking on TikTok while we were walking.
Mm-hmm.
I purchased this one for $3. Girl,
No.
the bed of this, it goes down. When you jump, you touch the floor. I said, what the heck? So now I have this one. And it's nice. I haven't had a chance to jump on it yet.
Okay.
I haven't had a chance. But let me get my so this is my piece of paper that I have. Let's see.
Oh, you got the big sheet.
Mm-hmm. So like this one says Monday Madness. I don't know if you can see it.
I see it.
Okay, so this is like one I did this one. This and look, it's dated January 2023. I put the date on there. So this one, for instance, my warm-up was a 1 mile walk, and I did Tabata. So have you ever heard of Tabata?
I have not.
So with Tabata, you do 8 rounds of an exercise. It could be 1 exercise, it could be 2 exercises, or it could be 8 different exercises. So it's 20 seconds on, You do the exercise for 20 seconds and 10-second rest. And there's an app
Okay.
for it. It's called Tabata. So like for
Really?
so I did jog in place this day. I did jog in place, sit ups, farmer carries, arm raises, squats, deadlifts, and then I did farmer carry again, and then I did a wall sit.
So that's Monday.
So
Now,
that
how
was
long does it take you to do that?
so with Tabata, the whole round is 4 minutes. So when you do that 20 seconds, you really go hard for those 20 seconds. So 4 minutes. So I may do like 4 rounds of this in Tabata. So it'll be a 16-minute total exercise. But I put my heart when it's time for me to do the exercise, I go hard in the exercise.
Okay. So it's not like it's taking up a whole hour of your day.
No.
You're just going
No.
hard for the
You
time
can do
frame
a
that you're doing
15
it.
minute, you can do a 15-minute workout and go hard on the 15 minute, and it's just like doing, you can get as much out of the workout as 30 minutes as you're doing a 30-minute or an hour. It's
Okay.
how you go hard on the exercise. It's how
Okay.
hard you go in your exercise when it's time for you to do the exercise.
Okay.
So, and this one
I
is,
love that you have those, like to
I have a
remind you. So
lot of
that's just,
them.
I see you got a whole stack.
Girl, I've been doing this for years. And this is how I write down my exercise. I sit it in a chair. I have a whole lot of them, girl. A whole lot. A
I
whole
can
lot.
definitely appreciate someone that has beautiful handwriting. So that would make me want to keep looking at it. Like I'm just one of those people. That was one of the first things that stood out to me. But I love that. So you just pick a sheet a day and do it, like whatever you want to do?
Yes, or I just, for that day, like this one says Fierce Friday. Normally I make up a whole new one, but I was like, you know what? I'm just going back to my sheets because I have all these sheets.
I know that's right. Do
So
what works.
if I feel like, making up a new one, I will. So like it all depends on what day it is. So this one is Fierce
Okay.
Friday. So maybe on a Friday, and I did this one May 17th. Not 2017. It was May 17th. It was actually May
Okay.
17th. So I don't know if that one was in 2023 or 2024. But
But you've been going to the sheets and you stack them. Now, are your daughter? Does your daughter go according to this also? The one that lost 100 pounds, or does she do like another type of workout?
she do a workout all right, girl. She work. She's a nurse, and she work 7 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Oh, okay. So I mean, that's a workout
That's
though, handling patients and lifting and the back and
right.
forth.
Right. She said, "Mom, I'm gonna come to the garage. I'm gonna come to the garage. I'm gonna come to the boot camp because when we just purchased our home 4 years ago, so the house that we used to live in, my workout sessions were called Nikki's Garage. I wasn't in my
Mm.
backyard as much as I'm in my backyard now. Go pee pee. So now, with the house that we have now, I love my backyard. So now it's called Nikki's Backyard Boot Camp.
Okay. So would you feel comfortable having people come over and do a boot camp with you, like
Now,
exercises, or you would do it and then just tell people to tune in, like do it from the backyard?
I wouldn't mind having people. The same people have been reaching out to me and asking me, "Am I gonna open up the garage, or can they come over to the boot camp?" Because I used to have a lot of people come over and work out with me. So
Oh,
now,
okay.
I mean, I don't mind if they come over. It's just that sometimes people will cancel out on you, and I wasn't charging anything because I'm not a trainer. I'm a nurse. I
Right.
was just doing it for fun to have somebody to work out with me because I like working out. But
Okay.
sometimes it got to the point where people would, not show up or cancel, and I've, planned out my day around it because I like to exercise. I'm passionate about losing weight. So we were on a low carb meal as well, and we
Okay.
worked out together.
Okay. So we've discussed the beginning of your journey, your exercise routine, how your friends and family reacted. What's next for Nurse Nikki?
What is to maintain and just be happy and I'm going back to school. I'm gonna start school and just basically I'm focused on keeping my weight off and just maintaining and staying healthy. That's the
Okay.
first thing I'm focusing on,
Okay.
and
I
toning my
know
body.
toning. Okay. And so I know it has to be a great feeling to not have to think about, because we talk about food noise, to not have to think about that anymore. Do you feel like you think about weight loss more now than you did before losing the weight, or is it about the same?
I think it's about the same because I've been on my journey. I've been doing this battling obesity all my life. I've been up and down with weight loss all of my life. Come on, King. I'm sorry. I had to take my grand dog
You're
out.
okay.
Come on. It's all of that traffic noise outside. But yes, it's about the same because I've been battling obesity all my life. I've been up and down all my life on Jenny Craig, Fentanyl,
Hmm.
low carb, cabbage diet, cabbage soup diet,
Everything.
everything, all the
Okay.
things,
Right. All the
all the
things.
things, all the things.
So Makeup wants to know what supplements you're currently taking.
Supplements as far as like
Like, are you on
vitamins or
multivitamins, vitamin D, vitamin B? I mean, I know you said that you take Lipo C, but do you take like a
oh,
woman's
okay. So
one a day?
I take the GLP peptide vitamin. I take that,
Oh, Sabrina told me about that from
and
Dr. Zen.
yes,
Okay.
it helps with the side effects of the medication. It has
Hmm.
B12 in it, B6. It has chromium in it, and I love it. It helps, and it has potassium and magnesium in it as well.
What dose are you on right now?
I'm currently on
I'm good then.
12.5.
You are. See, everybody say that 12.5 is the sweet spot on compound.
I've been on 12.5 since December of 2023.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And does it give you like the suppression? Are you like what's your sweet spot as far as on your body to ingest?
I think my left arm.
Yeah.
I think my left arm is my sweet spot to inject. I did my right arm a couple of times, but I didn't feel well. I did my thighs. I didn't feel a difference in my thighs. Like I didn't have a great success, with weight loss in my.
On that. Mine is I did the whole what was that right inner thigh thing Delonte was talking about? I did that.
Uh-huh.
I didn't have success. I'm not a thigh girl. My left arm is clutch, but as Shannon would say, but I wanted to give it a break. So I was just like, okay, I'm gonna give it a break for a couple of weeks and go to my stomach. So I can do my left arm and I could do the right side of my stomach. Because I wanted to just give it a break and then I want to go back to it because the left arm got me from 229 to 219. And so I
Hmm.
was just like, okay, I'm gonna give it a break for about a month and then I'm gonna go back to it hard to see if it get me to Wonderland.
Oh, right. That's I did that. I took a break from my left arm. I went to my
You did.
belly. I did
Okay.
my left and right side of my belly. My left
Okay.
side of my belly is more suppression than my right side.
Really?
So when I want to eat more food, like eat some more, eat more food, I would go
Yeah.
to my right side of my belly because I can eat more. I can eat more protein instead of me, drinking more protein and snacking.
Okay.
So
Now
my
are
diet
you
consists of a low
it is
carb.
low carb. Okay.
Hmm.
Now, are you one of those girlies that's just like, I'm doing all the things? I'm going to get the Seek. I'm going to get the Fair Lives, like all the stuff that people push on, on TikTok. Are you one of those, I'm running to my storefront to get it? Or are you like, nah, I'm gonna keep doing my own thing?
Well, what I do is I sit back and observe everybody on their journey and see if it's working with the other supplements that they're using.
Okay.
And then if I feel like I need it, then I would go and buy it. Like I have the Kiala greens. I have those. And
Okay.
it's good. It's good. It tastes good. It helps with my digestion. And it also helps, things move. I
Right.
also
Are you mixing them with liquor like some people are? Or are you just straight in the morning?
no.
I just have to ask. I just have
I
to
haven't
ask.
tried that one yet. I haven't tried that
Okay.
one yet. No, I haven't tried that one yet. And
Okay.
I also chew papaya enzymes as well. Like
Really?
if I
I haven't
feel
tried those.
heartburny, or I haven't had sulfur burps in a long time. I had sulfur burps on Oz. So I haven't had,
Really? I had them early on too.
but the papaya enzymes help. Like if I feel heartburnish,
Hmm.
it helps.
Okay. Now, what's your favorite Kiala?
My favorite one is Miami Vice.
Me too.
It's
That
good.
Miami Vice hit every time.
Yes, it
Every
tastes
time.
good. It
It
tastes good.
does.
It tastes
Okay.
good. The Miami Vice tastes good. And I also had purchased these they Energizer gummies that Dr. Angelita was talking about a while
Is
back.
it the grooms?
It is the Ollie's Daily Energizer.
Oh, okay. I've tried those before from the Zon website. I love Ali products. I love.
Yes, and
They
they're
have a
good.
prebiotic and a probiotic one too. Have you tried
Oh
those?
yeah, I have that one as well.
The peach flavored ones or the lemon? Ooh, that's my jar. Those
Yeah,
things are the truth.
I have this
I
one as
love
well.
all things Ali too makeup.
Yes, so yes, I do have these as well. I forgot I
Okay.
had the Ollie products as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ali products are really good.
Oh, and
So you doing all the things. What's that?
Cleanse. This will
I
help
don't know
you
what that
go.
is.
It helps you go to the
Oh, to go to
bathroom.
the bathroom? Really?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Do you know Pug Nation?
Yeah. I follow Pub.
That's who Pug told me to get this
Really?
for the bathroom, and it works.
Is it just a one a day type thing? Like you take it in the morning or at night?
Two a day.
Two a
Two a
day?
day, and it works within 24 hours.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Because I know I'm a Miralax girly, and sometimes that Miralax, depending on how backed up I am, it could take 3 or 4 days to go to work through my system.
Right, because Miralax bulks your stool.
It's not pushing. That
It's
I found that out.
right, it bulks. It's bulk. So doctors use Miralax with a combination of stool softeners. That's what I noticed with my patients. That's what the
Okay.
doctors prescribe. A daily
Um.
stool softener and Miralax. That's what they use.
Now, is that in your showcase? Like, do you have a TikTok showcase? Do you have
I
those
don't have a
things in there?
TikTok showcase
Why?
yet.
Why not?
I need to
What you
work
waiting
on
for?
that.
Yes,
I
I
need
need
to
you to
work
do some
on that.
shop lives, Miss Ma'am.
Right. I don't even go live. I don't even go live. I make my little videos. I haven't went live yet, but I sit in lives with my other friends into their lives, but I've never went live yet.
Is there a particular reason why you're just not interested in it?
I don't know. I don't know. In a way, I am a little shy.
No, I
but
get it.
but I said I was going to start going live. I said that
Okay.
I was going to start going live. So
Right. I would encourage you. If you need some more encouragement, I will definitely encourage you to do more because I mean,
thank
if you're
you.
already using the products, you're the best person to promote it because you know what it's
Yes.
done for you. I mean, we could
Yes.
all use a little extra change,
Yes, you're right.
right?
Yeah. You're right about that.
Right.
But I
We
haven't
could
tried
all use
the
it.
Seek yet. I haven't tried that yet.
The mango pineapple is addictive. I had to stop buying them because that's all I would
Really?
drink. I would drink Seek day and night. I stopped buying it. I was like, nope. Whenever I get to a point where that's all I want to drink, I have to
Mhm.
pull back and go back to just straight water. Like, I feel like I'm going to treat myself again in October, but for September, I had to take a break. That's all I was drinking was that Seek mango pineapple because it tastes that good.
Oh, okay.
It is
Mango
good, but you should get the
pineapple.
samples first, though. So on
I was just
Saturday
gonna ask, do
mornings,
they have samples?
yes, ma'am, on Saturday mornings, most of the time they'll do like a sample Saturday, and you
Mhm.
can get the samples for $3.50.
Oh, okay.
So I would just, and I think the max is either 8 or 10, and you can get them and try them out. And before you buy that big jar that they have on TT, you can
Yeah.
try out all the different flavors. So I would suggest doing that first.
Oh, okay. Okay. So
Yeah.
my other friends, I when I started on TikTok, I was like, I had the app for a long time. So I
Okay.
was like, well, let me just look into the GLP community. And I work night shift. So
Mm-hmm.
Christy, Teresa, Living Life with T,
Mm-hmm.
and Pooh, they were on late night. So I called them the late night crew.
Oh, okay. They were talking about GLP late night.
They were talking about everything. Everything.
Okay.
GLP, life, just everything. Just
Okay.
everything. Late night. And that's how I started coming on TikTok more frequent, and I started posting videos, and just, I became friends with them. I call them my late night crew.
Yep. I know that's right. So
And
I remember you just took a trip, a girls' trip, um, and then you going away again. Is this another girls' trip, or is this just like a family trip?
this is a family trip. We're going on a
Okay.
cruise. We leave on Monday.
Okay.
And I'm not even, but I'm
Okay.
still packed from the girls' trip. So I'll just take that.
What? So do you feel more comfortable now, like that in a smaller body, um, going on trips, or was this something that you guys have always done, regardless of size? Because sometimes people would venture out more when they're in a smaller body.
We've always been went on trips
Okay.
all the time. But now I'm showing a little more skin on my trips now.
I know that's
In
right.
this
You
smaller
better
body,
show it all.
in
You
this
better show it all.
in this smaller body, I'm showing a little bit more skin. So that's what I'm doing. And I told my husband, I said, you know what? I've been outside heavy this summer.
I Girl, a hot girl summer. That's why I'm trying to get this thing
Yes.
right so I can have one next summer and show all the
Yes.
skin and do all the things.
Yes, and Monday we leave on a 5-day cruise. We're going to Jamaica and Cayman Islands.
Oh, congrats. That's going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to the pictures. I'm
Yes.
looking so forward to the pictures. I want to thank you, Nurse Nikki, for taking time out of your day to come up and hang out with you are with Team TMI. You are now officially a part of Team TMI. I want
Yay.
to thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. Thank you. I want to thank you for taking time out, answering all the questions. This was wonderful. It gave me so much insight into not just who you are, but your journey. And I appreciate you. I
Thank
really
you.
do.
Thank you for
I
having me.
appreciate you. You're
I'm very
welcome.
passionate about weight loss. I'm very passionate about my journey. I want everybody to be able to afford the medicine. You want to see me at work. They come ask me, how you doing? What you doing? And I'll be like, do you have
I know that's
FSA,
right.
HSA? Because I already know that our insurance don't cover Zepbound or Wegovy. So,
Right.
and I've always been passionate about weight loss anyways. I've always been on a low carb diet, on something, and exercising.
Right.
So I've always
Um,
been that type to encourage everybody.
to do it. Right.
Hmm.
They want to know if you can show the peptide vitamin one more time.
Oh, okay. I didn't show that one. Let me get it.
Oh, okay. The GLP peptide vitamin.
Yeah, I need to make a showcase.
Yes, you do. You could just start off there. You don't have, even if you go on live and just show one product. Oh yeah. That's the one. That's the one Sabrina, I think, told me about from Dr. Zen. Yep.
Hmm.
That's it. Hi, Sabrina. Yep.
JT, she's a flight attendant.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah.
I
I know that.
started watching her lives a while back, and she told us about the peptide bite, and it really helped me.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Sabrina told me about that. I was like, I need to invest.
hmm
Especially being on 15 because 15 be 15 and it used to have me laid out.
I wanted
Um,
to try 15, but I've never tried it. I've been on, like I said, 12.5 since 2023, and I told my doctor asked me did I want to go up to 15, but with my insurance, that's a whole nother prior authorization. So I told her
right.
I'm okay for right now. We'll
Now, how
see.
does the peptide help though? Like, what benefit does it give to somebody who's not taking it but taking a GLP?
Oh, it helps with the side effects. It helped me like with the fatigue.
Okay.
Um, with the fatigue, it helps with the nauseousness, the energy and fatigue.
Energy and
The
fatigue. Okay.
energy. hmm
And the cleanse you got off of like
Amazon.
Zon. Okay.
They have it on
Got it.
TikTok, but I bought mine on Amazon.
You did. Okay.
hmm
You okay. All right, I gotta go. It's time to make the donuts. But again, I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I thank
Okay.
all of you for taking time out of your day to spend with me. You could have been in anyone's live, but you took your time and you hung out with me and Nikki for this last hour, hour and a half, and I am so appreciative. Thank you. I
Yes.
want you all to have an amazing weekend. Nurse Nikki, have a great time on your trip, and I will see
Thank
you all
you.
in these TikTok streets. Thank you. You're welcome. Have a good day. I love you.
Love you
Bye.
too. Bye, everybody.